Do you still have a landline at home? And connect it with cordless phones? Cordless phone is portable, convenient than the wired phone. But did you know that the same with cellular phones, cordless phones emit a lot of EMF radiation too? Cordless phones are using a headset which continually transmitting information to and from the base station. Every time you get a call or talk on the phone, all of this needs to go through the base station first. This process produces an enormous quantity of EMF radiation out of your cordless phone. When the phone is in use, these radio frequencies have been sent near your head, possibly directly through your brain. Your cordless phone added your home's EMF level and increased your risk of brain cancer. When the EMF level is high, sensitive individuals can start to experience random signs like insomnia, headaches, nausea, itchiness, and depression. Prolonged exposure to high levels has a potential connection to leukemia in adults and children. And high levels of exposure may also trigger motility and potency issues in semen, leading to infertility for couples who want to conceive. How you can reduce your EMF exposure from cordless phones. Switch cordless phone with a corded phone is the best way to reduce EMF radiation exposure. But if this step is so impossible for you, here are the couple things that you can do to protect yourself from EMF radiation. First, you can unplug your phone when it is not in use. But this also means you won't receive any incoming calls, so you can only do this at night. You might think this might only last for a few hours, but even if just a small amount of time unplugged from the base station, you already cut down your home's overall EMF exposure. Or you can also try using a wired headset and connect it to your phone. Not much portability as the cordless phones give, but there is some space between your head and the phone. But take note only to get a wired headset, not Bluetooth version, as the Bluetooth headset emits EMF radiations of its own. Better shop cordless phones that reduce the amount of EMF radiation emitted that are available on the market now. Like the Gigaset cordless phones, this unit produces minimal amounts of EMF radiation when in standby mode. You're still exposed while you're on the phone, but the use of a wired headset would help cut down on that. It is better that you are aware that a cordless phone emitted EMF radiation. Corded phones are a much safer option. But if you're working in an office that requires a cordless phone, then you already have an idea on how to minimize your exposure with a wired headset or a cordless phone that lessen its EMF radiation emission.